When is the last time you have used Styrofoam to decorate? Well, after today, your answer will be, I just did that. Back with some great decorating on a dime ideas is designer Judy Cutler. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I can honestly say I've never decorated with Styrofoam.
Well, how much
until today.
How much have you thrown away?
I know. Well, and that's what I said. All right, where do you buy this? And you said you don't buy it, you use
save it. Don't throw anything away like that. I just ordered a pedestal bed, and it came with big sheets of Styrofoam, you know, like maybe 6 feet long by 6 feet. I had 4 of them, and I didn't want to throw them away. And I basically used those to create artwork for your wall. You can do headboards, you can do wall art.
I love that one that we just saw with all the different colors and patterns for the headboards, because sometimes headboards, you know, you can find this great deal on a mattress or, you know, and then you go, okay, what do I do about a headboard?
Right. Well, and the nice thing is that Styrofoam hangs so easily and it's so lightweight. You don't have to put mollies in your wall or anchors in your wall. You can actually just hook these up with that, you know, like the Gorilla tape and things like that. You can do all kinds of things. So very easily done.
All right. Well, where do you want to start this morning on figuring out? Again, this is super easy. This is when I definitely feel like I can go, okay, I can do this.
It's too easy. First, you want to cut your Styrofoam into the sizes that you like.
Okay.
So if you take a marker and draw with a ruler, measure it out, the sizes that you want to use, then you're going to cut it.
I was going to say, what's the best way to cut Styrofoam? Because you can't. Can you just do it with regular scissors? That may be the trickiest thing.
It falls apart.
Okay.
And it breaks off. So no, that's the answer.
Okay.
No.
No. So what do you use instead?
A meat carving knife, an electric knife. It works great. You can get a nice even cut all the way down your Styrofoam. Just draw your line and just gradually go down. Before you get to the other side, flip it over and go the opposite direction so that you don't have anything breaking off and you have a nice, neat square.
The secret.
That is the secret.
All right. So again, this may be the hardest part of this whole thing.
It might be. It might be.
And
for this
that's
piece
not
that we're going to do today, this is fabric, coordinating patterns of fabric that match a bedroom.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to use your leftover fabric or even sheets. You know, you can make your headboard or you can do wall art like this one here. So basically I've got 2 pieces already done, so you can see how this works. I've measured these so that side by side on the wall, they're even. So you've got a panel that's
do that
even
again.
across.
I want to make sure we get a camera shot of that, because so this is the finished kind of product that we're doing.
Yes.
The 3 different pieces on the wall.
Right, and you can measure them, leaving some space in between the middle so that it matches the same length as your other piece.
Look, I like it.
And you can do several things with this. But today we're basically, the easiest thing to do is to take your fabric, cut it large enough that you can wrap it all the way around to the back. Take a can of spray mount. And do this outside because spray mount is really messy.
I haven't used spray mount either.
Spray mounts, it's so much easier than glue, and you can get a much neater finish.
Okay.
So you spray the back side of your fabric.
Okay. So the entire thing.
With the spray mount, you press your Styrofoam down on top of that. And then this is already sticky. You need no other tape to make this work.
Oh, cool.
You wrap it around the edges like this, all the way around the edges. And
kind of like wrapping a present.
Just like wrapping a present. And then you take a roll of masking tape.
Okay.
Put it all the way along the edges.
Just to seal it.
Just to seal it and make it, you know, hold a little bit easier. And then you actually can take and make wire hangers.
Okay.
You can
so that's how you like to
twist a piece of wire and you put it in here, add a little bit more tape over the top so it's secure. It's so lightweight that it holds well.
That is the best thing about Styrofoam, because sometimes, I mean, hanging things can be a real challenge if it's super heavy. So that's perfect.
Then, once this is done, you've got your panels, but you also can layer these. If you want to be able to create dimension in your room. And you can just hot glue those. You could do it a number of different ways to get some kind of interest, or if you have a smaller space. Lots of things that you can do with that.
Well, and I can even see putting I was thinking about something for my daughters or my sons, or, putting their first initial or putting some kind of monogram on top of that, or somewhere on that too, just again to add another dimension.
And speaking of kids, these are really great in kids' rooms. You could put colorful prints up the wall, even onto the ceiling. Number one, it gives them something really fun to look at night when they're sleeping. It's bright and it's colorful, and it's sound reduction.
I like that.
So it just kind of cuts down on some of the noise that you hear from the kids' room, or even your TV room.
Hey, before we run out of time, we have to brag on this piece right here. This is so awesome. This is what? Tell people what
what it was yesterday.
Yes.
What it was yesterday. Well, yesterday, the brown area that you see here was a leather skirt. This was a leather skirt. This piece that you see going up here is snakeskin. It was a belt, and you can see the top of one of my curtain panels.
Wow.
And this matches my living room.
Now, did you
so
have
well.
fabrics just in a drawer and you kind of thought, okay, this can kind of work together, pieced it? When did this idea come about?
Yesterday, but I don't throw good things away.
I know.
So leather, when old
Yep.
leather that you don't know what to do with, and you repurpose it, you can cut it up and use it in a lot of different ways.
Crazy.
And there you go.
Crazy talented you are. We love when you are here.
Thank
This is a
you.
great idea. And again, I love that it's so lightweight, minimal supplies, and very, very
Easy.
inexpensive and easy. That's my kind of project. Judy,
Me too.
thank you so much.
You're
We look
welcome.
forward to having you back. Of course, you can find out more by heading to our website, foxformorningblend.com.